Hey there, and welcome back to Aviva. So, this is the space where we learn, we grow, have fun, and more importantly, we create an impact together. So, if you are new here, this channel is all about challenging perspectives, igniting self reflection, and helping you take control of your life. In our previous video, we talked upon the importance of self realization and how it's easy to get lost in the flow of life. We also talked about how often we just follow paths that others lay out for us. But today, we're diving deeper into something even more powerful. Guess what? Opinions. But we take it very normally, right? So more specifically, how opinions can either build or destroy lives. So probably you might be thinking, why is this so important? Well, let me tell you, because opinions can shape us more than we realize. So it's not just about hearing someone's thoughts, it's about how their words impact our decisions, dreams, and ultimately our future. So let's reflect on this, and I promise by the end of this video you will think twice or thrice before sharing your opinions or accepting others without questioning. So let's get started. Alright, so before starting, let me take you back to my childhood. So I used to be a very curious kid, always asking questions, always wanting to know more. And during that time, there wasn't the internet like we have got today. Because today, if we got any questions or if we are confused or stuck, then we have got Google, right? We just type the questions and we get lots of perspectives from the experts, from the experienced people too. So back then, I just went to the people around me, my parents, my teachers, my elder brother, and to my friends and or anyone random I thought I might know. Okay, so I had that thirst for knowledge. But instead of being guided to the right answers or instead of being guided with the facts, most of the time I received opinions. So these opinions I was getting weren't actually from experts or those who had genuinely studied a topic or had experience. Guess what? They were just the words with good intentions. I don't say their intention was wrong, but those good intentions also lacked depth or real knowledge. And at the time, I accepted them as truth. The problem is when you rely on opinions that aren't backed by experience, you are never fully satisfied. I felt like I was constantly searching for something, but I was trying to fill up a cup with holes. Guess what happened? How much you try, you are not going to succeed, right? Soon I started giving my own opinions. Previously I used to seek for opinions, I used to ask questions, but now I turned myself into an opinion giver. I wasn't an expert, I didn't have the knowledge or experience to be giving advice, yet I felt the need to share what I thought was right. I began to believe that I had all the answers, but what I didn't realize at that point of time was that I was just passing along the same empty opinions I had received. And by doing this, I stopped listening, I stopped learning, and I started to believe I had the answers for everything. Now I look back then and I feel guilty. I really feel guilty because my words could have killed someone's dreams or caused them to question themselves. One thing that I have understood the most is the words we speak, they have got immense power. They are actually the most powerful thing that a human only have got it. But we often underestimate the impact. And also we need to take in mind is like one careless opinion, whether it's from someone who has got no experience or one who doesn't fully understand your journey, your dreams and goals, can change everything. We live in a world where most people speak without thinking. Sometimes opinions come from people who have never walked the path you are about to walk. It's easy to give advice when you haven't been in someone else's shoes, right? And the worst part, we listen to these opinions because we want to believe them. Now let's think about it for a second. Have you ever taken advice from someone who doesn't really know what they are talking about? I have been there pretty much time. And maybe it was someone who had never built a business telling you how to run one. Or could be someone who had no experiences in relationships, but they are giving you tips on love or giving you tips on making healthy relationships. Or else maybe it was someone with zero financial background giving you advice on investing. Don't take me wrong, some people who even doesn't have financial background might gain the knowledge from like other different courses or things like that, right? So don't take me wrong. Now, let's also imagine this. You are taking advice from a broken person on how to build wealth, or from someone who failed on the journey you are about to take. What would that do to your future? That's why I had to learn the hard way. So when I started realizing that not all opinions are worth listening to, I began to ask some questions like, is this person really qualified to give advice on this topic? Or have they walked the path I want to walk? And the most important questions I ask to myself is, do they have the experience to back up what they are saying? So these are questions I now ask myself before I take any advices. Because honestly, the right advice from the right person can propel you forward in ways that you can't even imagine. But the wrong advice, it can break you down, make you doubt yourself, or even stop you from going after your dreams. Let me share something with you. In my journey, I met a very special person. This person didn't just offer advice, they mentored me. They helped me understand not just what to do, but how to think. They helped me understand that growth doesn't come from simply taking advices. It comes from gaining knowledge, learning from the experiences, and moreover, understanding the value of asking the right questions to the right person. They were someone who had been there, done that, and knew what they were talking about. That's why the most important thing here is having someone with the right intentions, the right expertise, and the right experience made all the difference. They didn't just give me opinions, they helped me find my own answers. They didn't tell me what to do, they helped me reflect and realize what was actually right for my dreams, that was actually right for my goals and for my visions. So this is the difference here between the good advice and the bad advice. So good advice always comes from someone who has actually walked the road you are about to walk, someone who can see your potential and help guide you towards success. However, bad advice often comes from someone who has never walked that road and doesn't understand your dreams, your goals, or your vision. So let me ask you all, who are you listening to? Are the people you are taking advice from, are they truly qualified to help you? Or are they encouraging you to grow, or are they just holding you back with their own limited understanding of the world? Don't get me wrong here, I'm not here to teach you or preach you. I'm just here to help you reflect. Because the truth is, it's so easy to speak our minds, but we never ever realize how much power those words hold. For us, they might just be opinions, but for someone else, they could kill a dream, they could stop progress, or even hold them back from realizing their true potential. This is why we must be very, very careful. Careful with what? Careful with the words we speak to others, and careful with the advice we take. Let's build each other up instead of tearing each other down. Let's uplift each other, not discourage. Let's empower each other, not limit anyone. So let's take a moment here. Think about the advice you have received, or think about the advice you have given, and ask yourself, is it the right advice, or is it building someone up or pulling them down? So guys, if you think someone is there around you who needs to hear it, don't miss to share this with someone who really needs to hear it. And our goal is to build a community that grows together, that makes conscious decisions, that doesn't blindly follow opinions, but instead asks questions, learns, and moreover, they get evolved. Make sure to like this video, drop a comment, and if you are new here, hit that follow or subscribe button, and please don't forget to turn on the notifications, because this journey we are on is just getting started. Let's keep growing together and make the world a better place, one thoughtful word at a time. And yes, this is Aviwa, where we learn, have fun, grow, and most importantly, make an impact. So I will see you in the next video. So stay wise and stay unstoppable.